I got a birthday present.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
From Rick. You guys are gonna be so jelly.
Yeah.
Welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel. We've got another welding project for you today. If you guys remember, there's a couple videos on this truck where we built this bed from scratch. We put the exhaust up into the headache rack up there. I'll try to link those down below in the description if you guys want to get caught up on that. But since then, this truck is sold to a customer, and it's kind of a unique build we got to do. So the truck's going to get used for advertising purposes only. So what we got to do, we've got to build up sheet metal sides on 3 sides of it. Basically, we're going to go up as high as we can. The legal limit's 13.6, so we're going to try to hang out around that 13.5 mark. When the truck's all aired up, so I've got a bunch of metal laying over here. We've got sheets of steel. I think I got 5x10s and 6x10s. I'm not sure what I ordered, but it's there. We got a bunch of square tubing. Basically, we're going to utilize our stake pocket holes, build up. We even got to, so I guess space is a premium. We even have to come on the outside here. We're going to drop down. Remember, with these trucks are on the air, so we've got to utilize, there's like about 5 or 6 inches of space here he wants for advertisement too. So we've got to make a piece of steel come down by the side. So that means we simply can't drop this in a stake pocket. We need these to sit out here so we can run a piece of steel down the outside this rail. So we gain that 6 inches of advertising space, because I guess it's at a premium. We're going to run these up. So anyway, these sides are going to be about 8 foot, 8 inches tall or so, but we'll get into more of that here in a little bit. But first things first, we had a company reach out to us, Built Iron Company, I think Adam's his name, sent us a valve kit for our LS saw. You guys know we got a Made in USA LS saw a little while back. It's an awesome saw. There's one feature that could be improved on, that is the down feed to this. So it's got a variable Parker valve on it, which is very nice, but the problem is, when you're cutting a bunch of metal, it's nice to just leave your speed set, and when you pick it back up, you actually have to shut this valve off each time and put your new piece in there. You got to go back and set your feed again. So what Adam's come up here with is a very nice looking valve. I think it's a remote mount. Get yourself away from the saw and everything. It's going to sit back here somewhere after Mason mounts it up, but basically what it does, it has a switch here for on off. It has your variable control feed here. So you just set that, leave it alone, pick this all up and shut it off and turn it back on again. Isn't that simple? So there's no more messing with the flow control, especially when you're cutting a bunch of the same material and you just want to keep a nice constant speed all the time. So, but I'm gonna let Mr. Mason rig that up. So you guys be sure to go check out, I think he's got a website, Instagram, jump over and give him a shout out for sure. So Mason's gonna read the instructions, get that thing all mounted up, get it working. I'm gonna do a little plasma cutting here first. We're gonna make some ears. I got my super sweet template here. Basically, when I make this ear, it's gonna drop down the stake pocket and kind of jump over to hold that tubing over here so we can sheet on down past it with the sheet of steel and gain that 5 or 6 inches there. So I'm gonna get set up over there. All right, we're entering the fast cut CNC plasma table. We got a piece of 3/8. It's actually a 10-foot long sheet. This is a 5x10 table. I got my parts drawn up here. I'm gonna import them into sheet cam. We got 24 stake pocket things here, so we just got to pick an operation. We've got a 65 amp plasma torch tip in there. So we're going to find the mild steel 65 amp. Right there. I'm going to do outside offset. That green line's where the plasma torch is going to cut. Alright, we're going to load that over on our, we got 24 pieces there. Now we just got to get the torch all lined up here, get the sheet square, and we're ready to cut. Alright, we got our stall valve and everything on there. He did send instructions with it. It did say to route these lines behind this shield. There's actually a wire in there, and I didn't feel like there was enough room in there for that. I think you could have. You'd have to cut that end out, but I opted just to run them out here. I utilized their bolts here they had and just put them on the outside, put a little piece of loom there. Like I say, his instructions do say to run them in there. I think they may fit, but it's a tight squeeze. So anyway, I'm fine with that. It's all quality USA made stuff. That's a built block of aluminum. Looks like that valve might be from Italy, but now we have a nice on-off switch and our flow controls out here. So it's pretty simple. We cut our piece off there, let it go down. So we want to raise it back up. Say the saw's done, just shut that up, and it's there ready to go next time. I don't have to mess with that valve. Just hit that switch again, and it's there. So very nice addition. Make sure you go check out his website. I'll try to link it down below in the description if I remember, but definitely go over and hit his Instagram up, give him a shout and tell him you've seen this on here. If you guys got any of these Ellis saws, make sure to go check him out. I definitely highly recommend it. It's a lot better than reaching over your workpiece over here each time with that little cylinder and all that stuff. So definitely a nice upgrade. Alright guys, we're hard at work making uprights. I gotta put a couple stake pockets in the back of this bed here, so I'm gonna mark these out. We'll cut them out with the plasma cutter. I cut a relief on here. If you guys remember, we got a channel, so they should slide up in there tight. And Tucker can weld those, and then we'll drop a couple more of those in there. Alright, Mr. Tucker got those stake pockets welded in. I've got 2 uprights cut 18 foot long. We marked the spacing out. I guess we're gonna go way up there, tack those on all nice and square, and then start building a structure from that. So you guys been watching my videos, you know we got a new snap-on welder a little while back. This is a 350 muscle MIG. The nice thing about it, you can pull the spool section off separately. It's got like 12-15 foot of cable and reach up in high spots, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, the Miller's a good welder for sure, but it's only rated at, I think at 250 amps it's rated at, well no, at 200 amps it's rated at 60% duty cycle. This one's rated at 60% duty cycle at 350 amps. So we bought this one with a bigger welding job in mind. We're gonna keep bigger wire in it, but for this project it's gonna be handy because we can put that unit up there. So we're gonna get some blocks, raise it up a little bit higher, and hopefully Tucker will have a mobile welding station. Alright, we got our big jungle cage kind of put together, don't we, Randy? Yeah. Tucker's welding up another front brace. We got a brace up here. We're going to put a couple bolts through that with a nut that's captured. Then we got to get everything squared up. Got to build these corners in. There's a lot to do yet. And that's going to be it for today. We'll be back in the morning. What baffles me is that little cord. Well, I'm starting to feel like I'm caged in, bud.
It happens.
Ray Charles. You guys see we've been cutting and tacking. Randy's still cutting. We got to put a whole nother row of braces in there. So what size is that sheet? That's 6 by 10, right?
6 foot 10 and 5 by 10.
So we got to put a seam here at 6 foot so we can split the sheet. Then we got to rip those sheets and put those up there. That's probably for tomorrow. But anyway, what are we doing up here? We made some custom adapter brackets. This is going to weld to the billboard. And that's going to weld to the chassis. I got the holes slotted each way, so you got a little bit of play. That's going to tie that in. And then, so we're putting the door in right here, we think, so we can get up in here. But we're just going to keep on welding and tacking, and we don't really know what we're doing, but we're kind of building it as we go.
Well, we know.
We know. It's up here.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to get everything tacked in. We're going to put some 45s here and there. So my plan is, originally we was going to make this 3 separate panels and set these off. The problem is it's going to be over width. I told the customer that. So we'd have to get over with the load shipping it down. But I think we're going to leave it all together in 3 pieces. And he's going to have to get a crane anyway to set these on. So we can literally pick this off with the crane, and we can set it on a semi and ship it out that way. And it won't be over with. So, because right now we're at 13 foot 5 inches tall. Legal height is 13.6. So we got that much squeaking under. We won't hit that bridge on the, what's that one website?
Oh.
It's like 126.com or something. It's got a foot.
Yeah.
I guess this one will hit, but anyway, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Tucker's gonna show up here. We've just got all these tacked in. Tucker doesn't trust me to weld anything, even though I did weld that. But he needs something to do this afternoon, so we're just tacking everything. He's gonna come here and weld it all up, and we're just doing the important stuff, like.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're just a little prep now.
That's all we are anymore, just the preppers. We'll be back.
Where did I do that one? I put that one behind it? In front of it. I put it in front of it, didn't I?
It's like,
Like that?
little shorties in front of it. Get more paint off here.
Yep.
Other piece okay? Oh gosh. Tucker, be proud of me.
Weld the other side. Evie.
Got enough cord or not?
Here you go, bud. Now, like I say, I welded with the Snap-on 5000.
That's right.
I figured the trigger would be funnier than that. It's hot.
Is that where you want it?
Take her to Pound Town.
All the power. That'll make her solid. So I got those holes slotted that way and that way, so we got mega adjustment. Alright, we got a lot of bars to tack up. We'll get after it.
Hey, wait till I do it to Silent Night.
Hey, you know what the good news is? I don't have to weld the rest of the day because Tucker's here. Hey, I got a birthday present
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
from Rick. You guys are going to be so jelly.
Yeah, let's see this.
Look at this.
Whoa!
American flag.
Oh.
Do you see that? You want to see it again?
2 ducks walked into a bar. Clunk, clank.
Thanks for the knife, Mr. Rick. Oh, you got one too, look. Now I look like Tucker.
Yeah, but look at mine. Mine's got shipping blade.
Oh, not mine. Mine's fresh.
And it's overpriced too because I got.
I will say, if you're gonna send a knife to Kevin, you're just wasting your time because you lose one every week. You know that's true.
No, I cut myself with
Yeah, his mom won't let him
Did you
have
see
one.
what he said in here?
What'd he say?
My favorite person on your channel is Kevin. Oh wait, he didn't say that, but
I don't see
went
your
with it.
name in there anywhere. Appreciate the knife for sure. So I'm sure he's gonna be sending you one now. I'm telling you, Rick, you're just wasting your money if you send Kevin a knife because he'll lose it.
That's not true. I have a collection of them on my washing machine.
Yeah. Along with all my markers that you took home?
Now those are in my garage.
Yeah. All right. Got everything tacked in. We got 3 more angle irons down here. Tucker's going to go to town welding. Yeah. So I'm going to cut some 45 braces with Randy while Mr. Tucker is welding. You've got a semi to go paint in a little bit, don't you? That's for another day.
That's right.
Alright, we've been cutting and welding, putting braces in. Tucker's finishing up welding. We've got 45 braces in here, up there. Got them in the front a couple ways. We've got 2 struts across here because when we lift this off, it's going to be a little bit unstable. We think we got all the braces. We're leaving that open for our door. We'll work on that tomorrow. Alright, guys might notice we added an extra string in there. That's for our sheet that's coming across here to breaking it 10 foot long. So we'll have a nice seam there, but we had to do the same thing up here. We're going to break the sheets this way, so, and our sheet is 6 foot. It's going to break on that stringer we already put in there. So tomorrow we'll get all that lined out and see what happens. So we'll be back in the morning. Tucker, did you burn your friend Kevin right there?
Right there.
I did in the corner in the middle. Well,
how's your area diesel service club looking?
It's still good.
All right, we just ripped that sheet on the plasma table. I'm gonna hop on the forklift. So we've got 2 sheets we ripped by hand with the hand plasma cutter at 36 inches, so they will fit my plasma table now. And we're gonna cut those down to 31 7/8 for the top up there. All right, so basically just using the plasma cutter by hand with that, you guys see an Xbox controller, you can control this. torch manually, but it gets a lot better cut than me cutting it by hand and everything. So a little bit more work moving it in here, but a lot better product in the end. So we're gonna get the forklift back under it and pick her up. So I did cut 2 sheets at once with that. So let's only take 1 sheet, Randy, because I gotta cut the second one. Hi, Tucker.
Always remember when you're super high in the air to use your safety glasses.
I don't have safety glasses.
That's the guy right now.
Yeah.
Clamp that there. Okay, I'll go around the other side.
I've read.
Hey, you might find those receipts.
No, we've been busy.
More.
Nope.
That's good, though. Pretty good, though.
I got a bigger crack down here than what I got there, but this crack's good. I may need to go back down in. Look at the other side.
Struggle bus?
I got a foot on the ladder and nothing off.
You guys kind of see what we're going for. We're putting about a 3/16 or 1/4 inch reveal in there. Probably get seam sealed up. We gotta make those nice and flush for the big banner it's going on there. What's it gonna say?
CNC equipment?
CNC equipment? I don't know what it's gonna say. It's gonna be epic. So later on we gotta put 6 flagpoles that go. They're what, 20 footers? We're probably gonna have to call it FAA for clearance. But it ain't gonna fit in here because Tucker's almost at the ceiling, aren't you? Almost.
Wait, hold on.
Your
got
brother's there, he could touch it.
Oh.
There you go. Don't make my ceiling dirtier. Now you gotta wash it. Alright, now we just got the other side to do. We're getting there. Alright, since we don't have quite enough room to get a forklift and stuff in here, we're gonna fire the truck up, do the old spinneroo, so we can get to this side. You know what's a shame about this whole build?
What?
Our exhaust pipes are covered up.
Yeah, and you can't see anything.
Can't see
all
nothing.
All hard work, and it's just gonna look like a big ice.
It is. That is it. You riding up there?
Yeah, I'm staying in here.
Alright.
Are you the ice cream man? Oh, do you know the ice cream man? I do. hard work just to do another side.
One more side left. Are you ready, Tucker?
Honestly, isn't much of welding.
That's not much welding left. You just gotta do some little stitches. How'd it look outside? It felt like it was a monster truck. It's definitely gonna draw some attention. I think that's what this guy is going for sure.
Kind of looks like a billboard then.
A rolling billboard. We may be building more of these, you never know. Might see them in Las Vegas going up and down the strip. I can imagine what kind of billboard would be on the side of it too.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a couple more pieces of steel stab up here and we'll be done. This is the easy side. Got all the hard stuff done. Yeah, we put a door in there and all kinds of stuff this morning while you were asleep at school.
While you were getting your higher education.
Alright, just got the last piece all up in there. Big billboard truck is almost complete. We've got to do a few little things to it. We got to paint the whole truck flat black. He does, not me. So I think the next thing we're going to do, we got to tie in some corners and stuff, and then we're going to put some D-rings inside of it. We're going to lift it up off the bed. He's going to paint the two separate probably. We got to get all the steel cleaned up. It's got a oil finish on it here, if you guys can see on the camera. It's kind of got an oil film. We got to get all cleaned up, wired, wheeled off. We're going to put a piece of angle. I'm going to bend some pieces to put in here to fill that corner in, because that was the end of our tubing, top of the bed. But Tucker's going to weld some 1-inch stitches on it. I think Kevin's going to seam seal the seams, body work those, so he's got a nice smooth finish for the wrap or whatever they're doing on it, billboard sign. They don't even fit in the camera. It's so big. We got to figure out a latch system for that door too, so it is getting there. We'll probably bring you guys back tomorrow when we get ready to set it off. So, all right, Mr. Tucker stayed late last night. Got panels all welded in. We just put some little 1-inch stitch welds. I got them spotted in everywhere. Pretty sure this is what they call overkill. So we used 12 gauge for the walls, which is a little bit thinner than 1/8 inch. It's like 100 thousandths thick or so. I think 11 gauge is 1/8 inch, isn't it? I bought 12 gauge steel, something like that. Anyway, if you guys are wondering, all the tubing is 1/8 inch wall, so we probably could have built it at a 16 gauge, which is 16th, but we don't have to worry about falling apart, right?
No.
We just looked, the amount of steel I bought was right at 4,000 pounds. So that leads us into our next project.
Gotta be able to pick it up.
We're putting some D-rings on there now. We can probably just simply tie onto those tubings up here and pick it up, but we're going to go ahead and put 4 D-rings in here just for craning purposes, and probably tying down on the low boy when it gets shipped out too, even though they can tie to this stuff. But we're just doing it the right way, right?
Sure.
So we got to put those on. Then the next thing, I hope Kevin figured out how to hinge the door or latch the door.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's got that in his head.
Yep.
What yeah, she's about ready to come off here. I think we're going to pick it off the crane, aren't we?
Yep.
We got a couple of things to weld in the corners. And then we're waiting on steel for our flagpoles. We got to put 8 flagpoles in here. I'm doing 1 there, 3 on each side, 1 in the back. It's going to scream. It's going to scream America. I mean,
yeah. Inside of this just screams America, doesn't it?
does it?
I don't know.
Alright, we're going to get those welded on. Alright, we got the D-rings all welded in. Looking good. We're going to go ahead and take the welder out so we can get our cords out the door. Nice thing about this snap-on, as I said earlier, we can move that box remotely. It's been welding good so far, but we're just using little wire. I'm curious to see what it does on the Big dog stuff. Hey, it's getting lighter at least.
Is it? You running out of wire?
I had a 44 pound spool in there.
Boom.
Okay, we're gonna do some deciphering and figure the door latch up. And we're waiting on some schedule 40 pipe to put our flagpoles in. And but I think we'll get the door latch done. We'll take the bed off. Hey, watch that grinder. So what have we come up with?
We got all kinds of creativity going on here.
We just drew some. What's the matter? There you go. There you go. There you go.
A little bit of this action going on.
That ought to work on it.
Yep.
It's almost like we
Halfway knew what was going on.
maybe. Let me pull the door shut here. Lock ourselves in.
I'm getting scared.
I'll pretend I welded this on here. We don't have no adjustment with that, do we? We did put a taper in this piece. We could drill and bolt that where that's slottable. Should we do that or we just go for it? I feel like we need to put your piece on there first and then
I feel like that would be a very important piece. And we'll make that work.
let me get my marker out here. Oh, I don't. Here we go. Is that where you're going here? You like that, don't you? Okay. We'll get that welded on.
Okay.
We could always put a keeper over that too if that was like wanting to bend. Something. We'll figure it out. This is as built. As we go, we build it.
That's right.
Well, we just went for it.
That's right.
Are you gonna be the Vanna White?
Sure.
So, how are we getting out there? Are you just gonna stay in there and open the door for people?
No, we're going down through the
We're
floor.
going downtown, he says. We stole this off an army truck outside. We just had hanging around. We didn't need no more. We're gonna put a rod on this and a handle.
Down there.
That way it's kind of hidden, and the guy's got a nice smooth exterior for his billboard. I like it. What's gonna keep it from falling downtown? We need to put another.
Might need to put something here to help to where if they try to shut the door on it or something silly like that, it doesn't try to bend it.
Huh.
It'll stop them abruptly.
Yeah, we're good, Randy. We think we know what we're doing, but we really don't.
Make us a little spot here that it can move to. A path of travel.
Yeah, how's it gonna stay up though when they open it?
They're gonna have to take their little hand down there and push it.
We just gotta figure it out.
That's right. Push
No.
up on it.
It's not like they're gonna use this door all the time.
They'll probably never use the door,
No. Only they get to the flags, that's it. So. Alright, we're gonna get a handle and stuff made on there and have at it. Alright, Mr. Randy is cleaning the oil off the sides. We have got a contraption built. We've got a couple stops put in there. You guys see I've got a square guide hole right there. Kevin's got our handle. Fully adjustable handle. You show everybody our sweet conspicuous gate latch with pistol grip. Hey, I gotta put that on after the fact there, bud. How do you like the handle down there?
And
They
you
even
did
got
good.
little finger grooves in it.
It's like brass now.
Brass knuckles. Give that to me, Steven Skull.
Oh.
That'd be my piece. Huh? Did you get it the right way there? Whoa, horse. Will you quit doing that?
Are you trying to film and do it at the same time?
Yeah. You're sitting there jerking it like a little kid. Where you want that at? So we got to make this removable so when they set the bed off, they don't get damaged, right? Is that all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the pin in it. Okay. Something like that. Moment of truth, is the torches in the way? Oh, oh, you guys probably couldn't see that. Push in on the door a little bit. Is she locked tight? Now can you unlock it?
Yep.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's only going about halfway down in her notchy. I guess that's alright.
Perfect.
It's only going about halfway down that notch right now, but
Well, I'm sure it's
as it wears in, it'll go down more.
Yep.
Alright, now that's something that's got to come off when we set it off, probably, because yeah, it'll definitely get tore off on it. For
Yeah.
sure. Okay. I guess we might as well take this back off, right?
Yep.
Hey, that won't go through that hole. I think that's going to work alright, as long as they don't tear it up when they put it together.
Send them a picture.
Yeah. Alright. Next step, I think we're going to take it outside here in a bit and pick her up. worked out well. I got you some shipping blocks now for shipping.
Look at that.
Look at that. You're all set up.
He's dandy.
We just got to put flagpoles in it and get it painted.
How many flagpoles was it again? Like
I think it's 3 down the sides and
one
there's
in the
8
middle?
of them. Yeah, we got to put one on the truck yet. We got this latch. There's a handle that goes down through here. It's gonna open that up. Make your door.
Awesome.
So it's all hidden and smooth on the outside. So
And you can get in there to unlatch that?
when the handle's in it,
Gotcha.
there's a rod. You can't leave it in there because they get damaged putting it on and off. So.
Gotcha.
Well, there it is. It come off just fine. So we're gonna be waiting on some steel. We'll be back when we put the flagpoles in. All right, we got our piece of pipe in yesterday. You guys can see we got it up in the plasma table. So we got to cut 16 pieces off here, and we want to drill a hole in each one of those pieces. Now we've got a mill and stuff to do that with, but I thought why not try to set it up on the plasma table and punch the holes out that way. So I've never cut a piece of round pipe like that, but I want to try to punch 16 holes in there. I'm actually going to make a mark for each one of the cuts at 3.5 inches with that too. Then we can put it on the saw. I actually have machines. I would sit there and turn that, and the plasma cutter will cut the pipe. We'll do all kinds of fancy things, but we don't have nothing like that. But I'm doing what they call a dry run right now, but everything's looking good. I'm gonna fire it up here and see what happens. So, what are you doing way up there?
Rat's nest.
Cleaning stuff up. It's a mess. Smoke right there is one reason why I have a water table.
Is it hot?
Is it hot?
Hot.
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 So I just took all the smart stuff out of it.
Oh, and then you leave it to me.
All you gotta do is chop it.
Ba-chow.
Probably weld a 5/8 nut on those. I'm gonna go make some brackets to hold that to the body. That worked out pretty good, I think.
I think so too.
It's quicker than drilling it. Oh, look at you dumping all the trash in there.
There's fish in your pond, bub.
Look out, folks. He's got a helmet on.
That's right.
And he's got the snap-on welder. We have got a whole bunch of parts cut out. We got tubing, bolts, parts cut out in the plasma table while ago. We're going to get them all tacked together, and then we'll show you what they're going to do. I got some mad plan in my head. I think it's going to work. Are you going to start tacking? And I see we have 1 and 2 welders out.
That's right.
Is that dual and welding?
That's right.
Are we going to have a race?
No,
Huh?
I'll win.
Will you? All right, fabrication is done. I do know one thing. I'm not a factory man, that's for sure. Okay, well, I just got to figure out how to mount these up. So you can kind of see what Kevin's got going on there. That's going to crank down against the flagpole and never leave. So that's the bottom, and then somewhere in here, that's going to be the halfway up. It's going to hold it too. Makes sense. Just how I come up with it. Oh, got a little extra tacky on that one. Alright, we're going to get some of these mounted. Then maybe we should stick Old Glory up for a final video.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
backed up, bub.
See if the flagpole fits. We didn't try that after we welded 7 of them on. All right, we got 7 flagpole holders welded in. Kevin's gonna get a post. We've not even tried to fit one of those yet, so you guys kind of get the picture of what we're doing. We got a couple drain holes out the bottom there. You got old Glory there? Glory's missing. Go her in the one that's cold. How tall are you? Not that tall, huh? Oh boy. I'm liking it so far. Oh yeah. That ain't going nowhere, bud. At all. So those go up 20 feet. So what are we, 4 foot down? We're 5 foot down? So we're gonna be 15 foot above the truck, which is already 13.6 high. We're gonna be like 27, 8, 30 feet tall. That is gonna be epic for sure. I think those are gonna work great. If he ever wants to get a bigger flagpole, he can. That ain't moving at all. Alright, I sure hope they appreciate all the work we put in those things. We should name this Overkill.
Most people just dig a 2-foot hole in the ground.
Doesn't it get windy in Texas though?
Yeah, it does.
So it ain't blowing over. We don't have to worry about it. Alright, we got one to put on the truck. It's going to be up front right here. I think we're all done. It's all in the painter's hands. So you're gonna what, do some seam sealing out here? Yeah. Seam seal those joints. We're gonna body work those over, so it's gonna be a seamless finish. The guys will slide the sander over the outside. Randy got all the metal cleaned and de-oiled this morning. That's where I stuck my camera mount a while ago. Well, I think this project's about to wrap. I'm gonna wrap this one up. You guys have seen the paint process. It's basically going all flat black in the truck. Might get a picture of it. You guys follow me on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all that. You guys might see that pop up on there. But that's going to be it. We're going to ship this thing down separate. We'll ship the truck down first and we'll ship this down. They'll probably get a crane, set it on the truck. I think he's getting it all wrapped or something like that. I have no idea. So anyway, she's going to be epic for sure. If you guys like this video, make sure you go down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Drop any comments you guys might have. Curious if any of you guys got any snap-on welders like that one. That one's been doing awesome so far. We do have a project planned where we're going to throw some big wire in it. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Got plenty of videos coming on this truck behind me. And there's always cool stuff going around here. So appreciate everybody watching for sure. And we got a lot of comments on Facebook and Instagram on what people think this might be, and very few of them got it right. I see a flagpole going up over there.
That's Mario Brothers, bud.
Mario Brothers.
We're entering the next level.
You got to realize he's already at 14 foot where he's at.
Well,
My ceiling's 18 foot tall.
we got another section and a half to go.
We definitely got to get a picture of this thing once he's got it all together and all together. If I can, I'll try to share it on social media. I'm not sure what's going on it. So anyway, what do you think? Job well done?
Yep.
You got a lot of painting to do. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.